You think you're a good listener, but you're probably not. In most conversations, you're not actually listening. You're just waiting for your turn to talk. You're sitting there, planning your response, waiting for a gap so that you can jump in and make your point. This one weakness, though, is costing you. In a negotiation, in a class, really in any high-stakes conversation, the person who talks the most loses. The person who listens gains the tactical advantage. Listening is not a soft skill, it's a power skill. And here is a 3-step plan to start using it. Step 1. Stop waiting to talk. This is the single biggest failure in communication. The moment the other person starts speaking, your brain goes into reply mode. You stop processing what they're saying and start formulating your own argument. But you're not gathering intel. You're just reloading. So your first drill is to break this pattern, and it's called the 3-second pause. In your next conversation, when the other person finishes their thought, you will pause for 3 full seconds before you speak. It's going to feel uncomfortable, but that's the point. This pause is forcing your brain to switch off reply mode and fully process the information that just came in. It's the first step to moving from a passive hearer to an active listener. Step 2 is listen for intel, not just words. Most people listen to the words being said, but high performers listen for the intent behind them. And you need to stop listening like a friend and start listening like a detective, because the words are only about 10% of the data. The real intel is in its tone, the body language, and what is not being said. So your drill for this step is the what's the motive exercise. In your next conversation, class, or a meeting, listen to the speaker and ask yourself one question. What does this person really want? Are they looking for a solution, or maybe they just want a vent? Are they stating a fact, or are they seeking approval? Are they confident in what they're saying, or are they uncertain? When you listen for the motive, you stop taking everything at face value, and you start gathering the data that actually matters. Step 3. Control the conversation. Here's the payoff. The person with the most information controls the conversation, and therefore the outcome. Once you've paused and listened for intel, you don't just jump in with your opinion. You use that intel to steer the conversation with precise, tactical questions. 2 of the most powerful techniques are mirroring and labeling. Mirroring is simple. Just repeat the last few words they said as a question. If they say, the deadline is just too tight, you just say, too tight? This invites them to expand and give you more information. Labeling is when you label their emotion. It sounds like you're frustrated with the timeline. This proves that you're listening and makes them feel understood, which in turn makes them reveal more. Now, by using these tools, you stay in control. You gather more data. You understand the real problem, and you position yourself to provide the right solution. That's the 3-step framework. 1. Stop waiting to talk. 2. Listen for intel. And 3. Control the conversation. Stop talking and start listening. Your focus, your discipline, and your results depend on it. Now subscribe for more frameworks to gain the mental edge, and tell me in the comments which of these 3 steps will you use in your next conversation.